you put your hands together for Vince Cerf?
I think of engineering as the art of turning science fiction into reality.
It's about creating the future, actually.
Exactly.
It's about solving problems that are global problems. So when you talk about what gets you out of bed in the morning, there's nothing more exciting than thinking, I'm actually part of creating a world that is going to be a better world.
When I speak to young girls, they see the word engineering and they think it's not for them. But actually, engineering is for girls.
I'm a mechanical engineer, and that really means anything that moves is the way I like to describe it. It's so broad. It's anything from cars, which is everyone's sort of perception, as well as social engineering as well.
I'm originally from Afghanistan. What we're doing essentially is dealing with clean water, providing electricity, any sort of infrastructure that you could visually see out there.
What was right for me was doing an apprenticeship route, and it's a fantastic route into engineering. The company is very much taking you and training you and paying you all the way through, so I wouldn't have got where I was without an apprenticeship.
The ExoMars mission is due to launch in 2018. It takes 6 to 9 months to get there, and once it's landed on the surface and is trundling around, and I know that I've contributed to that and I've built part of that rover, that's going to be incredible.
Unfortunately, students don't always take teachers in terms of the credibility of us saying, and actually if we can say to other students, these are real engineers and this is what they do, and try and share that passion with them.
I go presenting to a lot of schools and colleges about what engineers actually do, and a thing I always say is I always like to keep my nails clean as an engineer. We do a lot of the design, and that's really putting something onto a computer and then being able to see it in real life.
There might not be any use for a secretary in the long run because there'll be computers doing it for you, but engineering is something that's constantly advancing, is always going to be there, and they always need people and young people as well to be constantly involved.
You'll be amazed at the kind of ideas that young people come up with, and then you go, right, well, you're an engineer, get cracking.
I liked what Tamara said about girls should have more part in engineering. I liked all of it, but I liked some of the statements that they put out there to keep an open mind for what you want to do.
I think events like this are good because it brings the students and the teachers together with practitioners. The trouble is there were only 300 of us here. What I want is 300,000. And the only way to do that is to use the internet and the World Wide Web as a big broadcast medium and a potentially interactive one in order to reach a much bigger public.